The accused persons are Richard Kerich, Marwa Fadhili Chacha, David Kiputo Chingi, Peter Ngonjiri Wambugu, Ndiba Warioko, and Meridian Medical Center. The charges are as follows. On the first count, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth accused persons are charged with conspiracy to defraud contrary to Section 317 of the Penal Code. The particulars of the charge are that on diverse dates between December 2011 and February 2012, at NHIF building in Nairobi area within Nairobi County, the accused persons conspired together with the intent to defraud the National Hospital Insurance Fund of Kenya shillings 116,935,500 by entering into a contract under which Meridian Medical Center Limited were to provide medical services under the Civil Service and Discipline Services Medical Scheme, while knowing that the said Meridian Medical Center Limited had no capacity to provide such services. On the second count, the first and second accused persons are charged with willful failure to comply with the applicable law relating to the procurement of services contrary to Section 45, subsection 2b, as read with Section 48 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. The particulars of the offence are that on diverse dates between January 2012 and February 2012, at NHIF building in Nairobi area within Nairobi County, the accused, being persons charged with management of public revenue as Chief Executive Officer and Manager Strategy and Corporate Planning, respectively, of a public body, to wit, the National Hospital Insurance Fund, jointly and willfully failed to comply with the law relating to procurement of services, to wit, Section 29, subsection 1 of the Public Procurement and Disposal Act 2005, in the procurement of Meridian Medical Center Limited as a service provider under the Civil Servants and Disciplined Services Medical Scheme. On the third count, the first, second, and third accused persons are charged with the abuse of office contrary to Section 46, as read with Section 48, subsection 1 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. The particulars of the offence are that on or about 28th of February 2012, at an NHIF building in Nairobi area within Nairobi County, the accused, being persons charged with management of public revenue as Chief Executive Officer and Manager Strategy and Corporate Planning and Assistant Manager Benefits and Quality Assurance, respectively, of a public body, to wit, the National Hospital Insurance Fund, jointly used their said offices to improperly confer a benefit of 43,498,125 to Meridian Medical Center Limited by arbitrarily assigning members to the said Meridian Medical Center Limited under the Civil Servants and Discipline Services Medical Scheme to non-existent and unaccredited facilities, thereby inflating the amount payable to the said Meridian Medical Center Limited. The prosecution called a total of 38 witnesses. I have summarized each and every witness's evidence. On the first item, that the accused person made a representation of existing or past fact to the complainant. There is no evidence to prove that the fourth, fifth, and sixth accused persons made a representation to NHIF that they had accredited clinics all over the country. If anything, the agreement at paragraph 3.1, this is the agreement between NHIF and Meridian, at paragraph 3.1 clearly states that it is the duty of NHIF to accredit Meridian to the declared list of hospitals. However, I have taken note that the agreement between NHIF and Meridian Medical Center Limited dated 1st of January 2012 at paragraph 3.1 reads, the agreement states that NHIF has agreed to accredit Meridian Medical Center Limited to the declared list of hospitals. I've seen the memo from Dr. Midio to the Benefit and Quality Assurance Officers dated 20th of December 2011, requiring them to assess a list of health facilities annexed to the memo, and that is exhibit number 56. In the annexure, there are 6 Meridian clinics, namely Meridian Medical Center, Buruburu, Jivan, Landmark, Nation, Ongata, and Yaya Center. I find that the 4th, 5th, and 6th accused persons did not play any other role in accreditation other than applying for inspection and cooperating with the inspection officers. The terms of the agreement means that allocation of members ought to have been done as per the declared list of clinics of Meridian Medical Center Limited. It is therefore my finding that Meridian Medical Center Limited did not have capacity to declare itself. This was strictly the role of the board as per paragraph 3.1 of the agreement. According to paragraph 6.1 of the agreement, capitation payment is 14,250 for a member plus 4 dependents. Paragraph 5.4 states that payments to the healthcare provider shall be made quarterly, upfront upon signing of the contract, and subsequently upon submission of returns. I have seen the memo from the Manager Strategy and Corporate Planning, Marwa Chacha, addressed to the CEO, Richard Kerich, on capitation payment for January to March 2012 quarter, where the author has explained the variation of number of members allocated to Meridian Medical Center Limited and Clinics Healthcare Limited. According to the author, the allocation of Meridian Medical Center moved from 30,092 to 32,824 as a result of service level agreements with other healthcare providers. To calculate the quarterly entitlement of Meridian as per the concerned allocation, it is 14,250 divided by 4 to get a quarterly allocation of 3,562.5. 3,562 multiplied by the concerned allocation of 32,824 gives 116,935,500. I have tried working out how the sum of 43,498,125 was arrived at using the formula given by PW38. But this sum I could not reach at the said sum of 43,498,000. The prosecution has therefore failed to prove the amount in count number 3. So the upshot of this judgment is that I find that the prosecution has failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt against the accused persons on all the counts that they have been charged with, and I acquit them forthwith.